10. JMEV01. This little beauty is a Chinese-made surprise that combines an expensive supercar appearance, electric power, and mind-bending acceleration in a compact body. This two-seat electric sports car weighs only around 1,365 kilograms and preserves the philosophy of a true driver's car with a lightweight tubular chassis, a pushrod suspension system, and magnesium alloy wheels weighing just 5.9 kilograms each. Two electric motors positioned on the front and rear axles produce a combined 429 horsepower and 560 Newton-meters of torque, while the all-wheel drive system launches this little rocket from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 2.9 seconds, fast enough to ruin the morning mood of some expensive supercar owners. The 60 kilowatt-hour battery provides a range of approximately 500 kilometers. But the main purpose of this car is not to break charging records. It is to put a smile on the driver's face through corners with its low center of gravity and well-balanced chassis. On the outside, its height of just 1.17 meters, low and wide body, large side air intakes, exposed LED headlights, and lines reminiscent of the Lancia Stratos, Lotus Elise, and even some Ferrari models give it an exotic and highly aggressive appearance. Inside, instead of an army of large screens and unnecessary technological showmanship, there is a small driver-focused digital display, physical climate control buttons, and even a classic mechanical handbrake. Yes, apparently someone has finally understood that navigating through 3 menus just to turn on the air conditioning is not a sport. As for the price, it goes on sale with a starting price of approximately $31,000 to $33,000. And considering that it delivers supercar-level acceleration for that money, it is completely understandable if some European sports cars quietly turn towards the wall after looking at their own price tags. Number 9. MG Cyberster. This car feels like MG has suddenly unleashed all the madness it had been holding back for years. There is no roof, no gasoline, but there is more than enough show. Interestingly, the MG Cyberster is the brand's modern electric answer to its legendary two-seat open-top sports cars, and with its scissor doors, it can easily share the spotlight with some supercars that cost several times more. In the most powerful all-wheel drive GT version, 2 electric motors produce a combined output of approximately 496 horsepower and 725 Newton-meters of torque, allowing this electric roadster to accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in around 3.2 seconds. On the outside, its long and low hood, sharp LED headlights, muscular rear fenders, arrow-shaped taillights, and electrically operated soft top give it a futuristic appearance, but the scissor doors steal the main show, because normally opening doors would apparently be far too ordinary for this car. Inside, the driver-focused 3-screen cockpit, additional central touchscreen, sports seats, premium materials, and steering wheel-mounted controls make the Cyberster feel not just like a fast electric car, but like a small digital command center. As for the price, although it varies depending on the market and version, the Cyberster starts at around 60,000 euros in Europe, while the more powerful GT version rises to approximately 65,000 to 70,000 euros. Number 8. Avatr 12. This car feels like the moment the Chinese automotive industry slammed its fist on the table and said, "We are no longer just a cheap alternative." And honestly, when you look at the Avatr 12, it is easy to believe that the table shook a little. The Avatr 12 brings together the technologies of 3 giants, Chang'an, CATL, and Huawei, and uses a digital camera system instead of a traditional rear window, meaning you now rely on technology rather than glass to see behind you. Though let us hope the software is in a good mood that day. Its exterior features a low, fastback silhouette, frameless doors, slim LED lights, an active rear spoiler, and an almost completely closed-off front end. Inside, there is a 35.4-inch panoramic display stretching across the dashboard, a separate 15.6-inch central screen, premium Nappa leather, a comfort seat that allows the front passenger to recline, and Huawei's Harmony OS system. In the most powerful 2026 electric version, 3 motors combine to produce approximately 955 horsepower and 996 Newton-meters of torque. accelerating from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 2.9 seconds, while the 98.07 kilowatt-hour CATL battery offers a range of up to 670 kilometers under the CLTC standard and supports 30 to 80% fast charging in 10 minutes. As for the price, this beauty starts at around $40,000, depending on the version. Number 7. Yangwang U7. This is not an ordinary electric sedan. It feels as if a luxury limousine, a supercar, and a technology showcase are arguing over space inside the same body. One of the most interesting features of the Yangwang U7 is its 4-motor E to the power of 4 system, which controls each wheel independently, along with the Denza Z active suspension. Thanks to rear-wheel steering, this enormous sedan has a turning radius of just 4.85 meters, while its suspension can react in 10 milliseconds and keep the body remarkably stable. In the fully electric version, the 4 motors produce more than 1,300 horsepower combined, accelerate the car from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in approximately 2.9 seconds, and in the 2026 model, offer a driving range of up to 1,006 kilometers under the CLTC standard with a 150 kilowatt-hour blade battery. On the exterior, it features a body more than 5.2 meters long, a drag coefficient of 0.195 CD, a flowing fastback silhouette, sharp LED lights, and hidden door handles. It manages to look expensive without shouting, while some cars need to make their grills almost the size of a building facade to achieve the same effect. Inside, there is a large central touchscreen, a digital instrument cluster, a separate display for the front passenger, premium leather, a high-end multimedia system, and luxurious comfort features for rear passengers, meaning everyone except the driver has their own screen. Not exactly great news for family conversation. When it comes to price, the Yangwang U7 starts at approximately $90,000 and can rise to around $120,000. Number 6. Zeekr 001 FR. This car feels like an electric hypercar disguised in the body of a family wagon. Interestingly, this electric monster uses 4 separate motors, producing a total of 930 kilowatts, or approximately 1,265 horsepower and 1,280 newton meters of torque, allowing it to accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 2.02 seconds, reach 200 kilometers per hour in 6.29 seconds, and achieve a top speed of 280 kilometers per hour. Its exterior features a wide and low shooting brake silhouette, carbon fiber aerodynamic elements, a large rear spoiler, an aggressive diffuser, and performance tires. Moreover, because the 4 motors can control each wheel independently, the car can perform a tank turn on the spot. Inside, FR-specific Alcantara upholstery, sports seats, and a high-tech digital cockpit stand out. Interestingly, this special Alcantara interior is 10% lighter than leather and offers a higher coefficient of friction, helping to hold the body more securely during aggressive driving. As for the price, the Zeekr 001 FR is offered with a starting price of approximately $107,000, which is certainly not cheap, but for a car with this level of performance, you can quietly smile after looking at the price tags of some European supercars. Number 5. Denza Z9 GT. This car feels as though a supercar powertrain, a business-class interior, and a touch of science fiction have been packed into a family estate body and sent out onto the road. Its most fascinating feature is the 3-motor E-cubed platform. Thanks to the independent control of the rear wheels, this vehicle, which is more than 5 meters long, can perform a crab walk by moving diagonally and can rotate around itself like a compass in tight spaces. The updated all-electric 3-motor version for 2026 produces 850 kilowatts, approximately 1,140 horsepower, and 1,210 newton meters of torque, accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 2.7 seconds, and reaches a top speed of 270 kilometers per hour. In addition, the plug-in hybrid version, equipped with a 2.0-litre turbocharged petrol engine, 3 electric motors, and a 63.8 kilowatt-hour battery, offers more than 400 kilometers of electric-only range under the CLTC standard. So while you may not completely forget about petrol stations, your relationship with them will become considerably more distant. On the outside, its low nose, flowing roofline, broad shoulders, large rear lights, and long shooting brake silhouette stand out, combining the aggression of a sports car with the practicality of an estate body. Inside, there is Nappa leather, massaging and ventilated seats, a 50-inch augmented reality head-up display, a DVLT sound system, 128-color ambient lighting, and even a built-in refrigerator, meaning the cabin sometimes feels more like an expensive business lounge than a car. When it comes to price, the Denza Z9 GT reveals its biggest surprise. This technology-packed giant starts at approximately $39,100 in China, while its price in Europe rises to around $130,000, meaning that as soon as the car crosses the border, its price also begins to think of itself as a premium brand. Number 4. GAC Hyptec SSR. This car has never even considered looking subtle. From its doors to its motor power, every detail screams, "Look at me." The abbreviation SSR stands for Super Sport Race, and the car's full carbon fiber exterior bodywork, self-opening butterfly doors, and active aerodynamics capable of generating up to 100 kilograms of downforce show that the marketing department has not exaggerated too much this time. 3 electric motors, 1 on the front axle and 2 at the rear, create an all-wheel drive system and together produce 900 kilowatts, approximately 1,225 horsepower and 1,230 newton meters of torque. The standard version accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 2.3 seconds, while the more powerful versions achieve it in just 1.9 seconds. Its exterior features a low, wedge-shaped silhouette, sharp L-shaped headlights, large air channels, a wide rear end, an active spoiler, and a functional diffuser, making it look like a prototype that escaped from a racetrack after putting on a license plate. Inside, there is a 2-seat cockpit, plenty of leather and carbon fiber trim, heated and ventilated power-adjustable seats, a 14.6-inch central display, and an 8.88-inch digital instrument cluster. As for the price, the estimated starting price for international markets is around $180,000, while the most powerful Ultimate Track version may cost more than $230,000, depending on taxes and import expenses. Number 3. Denza Z. When you look at this car, you realize that Denza gave up on the idea of creating a calm and sensible electric vehicle very early on. One of its most interesting features is the steer-by-wire system, which eliminates the mechanical connection between the steering wheel and the wheels, along with a one-button drift function and a boost mode that increases torque by 30% for 20 seconds. Apparently, ordinary speed seemed a little boring to Denza's engineers. 1 electric motor is mounted on the front axle and 2 are positioned at the rear, and together this trio produces 1,180 kilowatts, approximately 1,582 horsepower and 1,240 newton meters of torque, launching the racing version from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 1.96 seconds and allowing it to reach a top speed of 350 kilometers per hour on semi-slick tires. The second-generation 76 kilowatt-hour blade battery provides a WLTP range of 410 kilometers in the coupe version, while the 1,500 kilowatt flash charging system can increase the battery level from 10 to 70% in 5 minutes at a compatible charging station. On the exterior, the low and wide body, large air intakes, S-shaped air channels on the hood, muscular fenders, diamond-shaped taillights, and the adjustable carbon fiber spoiler on the racing version make the car look both elegant and as aggressive as if it has just escaped from a racetrack. Inside, there are carbon fiber, metal, and suede effect materials, an 8.88-inch digital instrument cluster, a 12.8-inch multimedia display, a DVLT sound system, as well as heated, ventilated, and massaging seats. As for pricing, the Denza Z Coupe starts at approximately $192,000. The Spider version costs around $215,000, while the track-focused racing version is priced at approximately $232,000. Number 2. Xiaomi SU7 Ultra. This is the kind of car that makes you think the company got bored of making phones, televisions, and smartwatches and decided to go hunting for supercars instead. Its most remarkable achievement is that the production version completed the Nürburgring Nordschleife in 7 minutes and 4.957 seconds, setting a record in the electric luxury sedan category. A tri-motor all-wheel drive system, consisting of one electric motor on the front axle and 2 at the rear, produces a combined 1,548 horsepower and approximately 1,770 Newton-meters of torque, allowing this sedan, which is more than 5 meters long, to accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 1.98 seconds and reach a top speed of 350 kilometers per hour. The 93.7 kilowatt-hour battery provides a range of approximately 630 kilometers, according to the CLTC standard, while the 5.2C fast charging system can charge the battery from 10% to 80% in around 11 minutes. The exterior features a large front splitter, an active rear diffuser, a carbon fiber hood and roof, a massive rear wing, and 21-inch forged wheels, while the aerodynamic package generates up to 285 kilograms of downforce at 350 kilometers per hour. Inside sports seats, approximately 5 square meters of Alcantara, carbon fiber details, a 16.1-inch central display, a large head-up display, and heating, ventilation, and massage functions come together, making the cabin feel like both a race car and an expensive technology store. As for the price, depending on taxes, shipping, and registration costs, this beauty ranges from approximately $90,000 to $105,000. Number 1. Yangwang U9 Xtreme. And the car most deserving of taking the number 1 spot on the list feels like the result of BYD engineers saying, if Bugatti can break records, why are we just making batteries and pressing every button at once? In September 2025, the Yangwang U9 Xtreme reached 496.22 km per hour at Germany's Papenburg test track, becoming the world's fastest production car. It later completed the Nürburgring Nordschleife in 6 minutes and 59.157 seconds, making history as the first electric supersports car to break the 7-minute barrier, and only 30 units will be produced. Its E to the power of 4 all-wheel drive system uses 4 electric motors, each producing 555 kilowatts, for a combined output of 2,220 kilowatts, or approximately 3,000 horsepower. The motors can spin at up to 30,000 revolutions per minute and draw energy from a high-discharge blade battery connected to a 1,200-volt platform. On the exterior, a large carbon fiber front splitter, a vented hood, a massive swan neck rear wing, butterfly doors, and specially developed 20-inch GT Sport semi-slick tires designed for speeds approaching 500 kilometers per hour make it look both futuristic and genuinely intimidating. Inside there is a digital driver display, the Dialink 150 infotainment platform, a racing assistant that shows track data, 2 14-way adjustable seats, and a Dynaudio evidence sound system. As for the price, although the standard U9 starts at $253,000, one U9 Xtreme example was reportedly sold for approximately $2.76 million at the 2026 Beijing Auto Show. And with that, we've reached the end of our list, featuring the 10 most luxurious, fastest, and craziest Chinese sports cars set to hit the roads in 2026. Which of these models would you most like to see in your own garage? Share your choice with us in the comments. For more automotive videos like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the Turbo Talk channel.